Carrollton bringing you tonight's action. Shot is no good by Jaden Berry. High up court pass intercepted by the Pirates. And that one was thrown out of bounds. West Carrollton's first turnover. Omar brings the ball up the court, gives it off down low. Another turnover for the Pirates. And they're actually going to say it's going to stay with the Indians. So number 23, Caden Cross, will inbound it for the Indians underneath his own basket. Inbound goes to number 34, Clayton Lambert, and he gets the putback off the window for the first bucket of the game.
Be your help. Who's on ball?
See Jaden Berry brings the ball up the court, passes off to number 10, Cameron McKinney.
Let's go defense!
McKinney hands off to David Pryor. McKinney gives it back to Pryor. Pryor's going to drive in, kicks it over to Berry in the corner. Back down low to McKinney, and it's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Pirates. Pryor set to inbound. Inbounds it to McKinney in the corner.
Let's go defense, get the ball back!
Gives it over to Grant. And now McKinney will have it and reset at half court. Ball poked away, stays with the Pirates. Corralled by Cedric Crandall. Gives it off. Pryor's going to drive in, kicks it off. And it's going to go out of bounds off of the Pirates' last. So another turnover for West Carrollton. Inbound pass almost stolen away. Up court pass and a foul called.
Sideline.
Foul's on number 50, Jaden Berry, his first, team's first. Inbound pass in the corner to number 4, Omar Holloway. Shot is no good. Offensive rebound for the Indians. And a putback is no good, but Joe Palmer will go to the line to shoot 2.
Me, John, hey, Sean, put John and Caden in the back.
First free throw is good by Palmer. And you'll see number 3, Sean Dozier, checks into the game for number 34, Clayton Lambert. Palmer's second one from the free throw line. Is up, and it is good. Palmer 2 for 2 from the charity stripe.
Keep him on.
And Stebbins forces a turnover up court. Gives it down to Dozier. Dozier high off the glass, no good. But an offensive rebound, and it is poked out.
Sideline.
It's going to stay with the Indians. Here's the Cross inbounded for the Indians. Gets it inbounded to Grissom. Kicks it over to Dozier in the corner. And he's going to dribble out, reset back. They got Cross. Gives it off to Grissom. Back to Dozier. Dozier's going to drive, almost drive in. 3 on the way is no good by Holloway. Homar gets his own rebound. Kicks it down low to Grissom. He's going to go in. Off the glass is good. Stebbins has stretched its lead out 6-0 here to start this first quarter. Stebbins going to play a full court trap. Comes up with the steal. And Dozier's shot is good. 8-0 lead the Indians here early with about 3:45 left in the first. And a travel
Hey, go 4 out on offense. 4 out.
Now you're see Connor Harris checks into the game for Omar Holloway.
Go, John. 4 out. 4 out.
Dozier drives in. Ball almost poked away. Palmer drives, shots off the glass and good. Palmer has 4 points here in the early going of this first quarter. And Stebbins is going to come back out and play that full court press again. Ball poked away. West Carrollton corralled the ball. Gives it off, and West Carrollton. A timeout called by West Carrollton. West Carrollton calls a full timeout. They'll have 4 left. Stebbins is out to a 10-0 lead over the Pirates. West Carrollton has not even gotten a shot off yet in this game. Quick stats. Joe Palmer has 4 points for the Indians, and he's the leading scorer for both teams. West Carrollton has 4 turnovers in the first 3.5 minutes of play here. Stebbins only 1. Stebbins has attempted 1 3-pointer and missed it. And Stebbins is also 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Out of the West Carrollton timeout, they are set to inbound the ball at half court. Same starting same 5 out there before the timeout. You're going to see number 30, David Pryor, inbound the ball to McKinney, and he's going to bring the ball up court. Gives it over to Barry. Barry's guarded by Palmer. McKinney drives in, kicks it over. Almost throws it a bad high-handed pass. West Carrollton drives in, shots no good. No foul, and they're going to give it, or it's going to go out of bounds and stay with, or go back to Stebbins.
Let's go, y'all. We need bucket.
Now Holloway checks back into the game for the Indians. Long inbound pass goes to Palmer. Palmer's going to run all the way. Palmer going to drive in, high shot, won't fall, but he'll go to the line for 2 more.
100.
Palmer's first free throw. Is up and good. Palmer 3 for 3 so far from the charity stripe. Made the second one too. McKinney's going to drive in, swatted away by Palmer, and now the Indians get back on offense. The numbers for the Indians. Shot off the glass is good. That was number 33, Connor Harris.
Sit down, play D. Sit down, play D. Sit down, play D.
McKinney running up the ball with the court. McKinney gives it over to Pryor. Pryor gives it back to McKinney. Gives it back over to McKinney.
Stay out on him, John. Looking for the shot.
And a travel.
Looking for
The
the shot.
5th turnover.
Come on, Palmer. Palmer, we need bucket. Be there.
Connor, up.
West Carrollton's 5th turnover.
Sit offense.
Let's go, Sean.
4 out, 4 out, 4 out.
Here you go.
Moving it.
You See Demarion Young drives and gives Palmer back to Holloway. Holloway can't get the shot to fall. Palmer getting down on the ground forces another turnover. Shot's no good. Offensive rebound. Barry rips it away. And another turnover for the Pirates. West Carrollton only been able to get one shot off, and that was denied. Palmer's shot is good. Palmer, 2 more buckets for the freshman, and he has now 6 points in the game. In the opening quarter, with a minute left. Down low, Pryor's shot's no good, and Pryor fouled. Incidental contact, but he dove into the body when he was going up for the ball. Foul is on number 30, David Pryor, his first, team's third. Palmer's going to go to the bench for some rest, and you're going to see number 23 for the Pirates, Caden Cross, check into the game. Also, so number 33, Connor Harrison for the Indians. Just under a minute left in the first quarter. Stebbins out to a 16-0 lead here in our freshman game of the week. And what a drive and scoop shot by Dozier over the shoulder. West Carrollton trying to inbound it. Gets it up to Barry. Barry's going to run up court with 35 seconds left. Ball poked away, and it's going to stay with the Pirates.
All the way down.
Now you're going to see number 20, John Grasson, checking into the game for Sean Dozier. 33.1 seconds left. McKinney going to bring the ball up past half court.
Let's go, defense!
McKinney's going to drive, kick it over to Barbosa. Gives it over to McKinney. Three on the way, no good by McKinney. It's West Carrollton's best shot attempt they've had today. 8 seconds left.
Push it, John!
4 seconds left, gonna drive in. Shot is off the glass and good by number 34, Clayton Lambert. And West Carrollton, or Stebbins jumps out to a 20-0 lead here in the freshman first quarter. Everything is falling for the Pirates here, or for the Indians here early, 20-0 lead. And really, Joe Palmer and Sean Dozier are the ones putting on a clinic for the Indians. Second quarter getting ready to start. You see there one of the assistant coaches on the freshman team talking to, looks like Jordan Berry. All right, here we go, getting ready to start the second quarter in tonight's MVCC Freshman Game of the Week. West Carrollton will have the ball to start this second quarter. And now West Carrollton has got to try and figure out how to get some shots, good looks. You're going to see Jordan Berry kicks it down low to, that is number 24, Tyrone Darby. His shot was blocked from behind. Dozier over to Holloway. Holloway's going to drive in, kicks it back out to Dozier, gives it over to Lambert.
John, where you at?
Lambert over to Holloway in the corner. Holloway's going to drive baseline, going to dribble all the way through it and give it back to Dozier. Gives it down low to Cross. Ball poked away, and it's going to stay, or it's going to go back to West Carrollton. Long inbound pass goes to McKinney at about half court. McKinney's going to drive. Kicks it over in the corner for three. Step back three is no good. Putback's no good either for the Pirates. Second putback's no good, but he was fouled. Foul was on number 4, Omar Holloway.
Let's go, Indians. We need the ball back.
Here to see number 11, Jordan Berry, going to the line for 2 free throws. First one is up and good.
Joe, y'all keep that same energy. Let's go, Indians.
Second one is up and no good. Palmer with the rebound.
Good job, Joe. Take it. Oh, you gotta go off board. Go off board. Set up, set up,
And
set
it's
up.
going to go back to the
Let's
Pirates.
go, defense.
Hey, take middle. Take middle.
Inbound pass to the Pirates. It goes to McKinney. It's going to stay with the Pirates. Heads up play to throw it off of the ricochet, off of the player before you go out of bounds.
Hey, 5 right here. 5 right here. It's yours.
Joe, in front, Joe, in front. In front, Joe.
Outside. Middle. Middle.
Let's go, defense.
Barry bringing the ball up the court. Barry's going to drive in. Barry drew the contact going up.
Dragging his feet. He's trying to make a foul.
Hey, take away middle. Take away middle. Talk here.
Inbound pass. Goes to Barbosa. Now McKinney. McKinney's going to drive in. Euros jumps into the paint, and he gets the first basket of the Pirates in the game. Dozier's going to run up the ball court with the ball. He's guarded heavily, tries to split the defenders. Stebbins gets it up.
Yeah.
Gives it down low to Lambert. Lambert over to Cross. And they call a jump ball.
Take your time with it. Take your time with it. You got a reverse pass open. You're not going to dribble through it.
Possession arrow stays with the Indians. Long inbound pass goes back to Lambert at about 3/4 court. Lambert's going to drive in. Lambert, shot off the glass is good. West Carrollton or Stebbins out to a 22-3 lead. Barbosa gets the inbound. You see Darby dribbles back out, gives it over to McKinney. McKinney lost it. Is it over and back?
Hey, Sean, 12, you got to take that middle. 12, you got to take that middle. 4 high. 12, we're 12 on the make. 4 high, 4 high. Get it in.
Inbound pass right underneath the basket. That was for number 33, Harris, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Hey, we're 12 on the make. 12 on the make.
Foul was on Cameron McKinney.
Hey, hey.
First one is up and no good
Take
for
your
Harris.
time, Connor. All right, Connor, you got it. It's all yours, Connor.
Harris's second free throw coming is good. Barry drives in, going to go coast to coast off the inbound. And Stebbins head coach calls a 30-second timeout. And that is really the best possession for the Pirates they've had all game, even though it only lasted about 4 seconds running it up the court. (23 to 5) lead the Indians with 4:46 left in the first half. in our MVCC's freshman game of the week. Stebbins set to inbound underneath the basket to start this out of their own timeout.
No trainer?
No. Inbound pass up court, and that one's going to be a high pass out of bounds.
Hey, 100.
Barry going to drive right in. Barry going to go. Shot off the glass is no good. Stebbins runs back the other way. Number 20. Down low to Dozier. Dozier high off the glass is no good. On the putback for number 20, Cedric Crandall is no good. Shot on the other end for the Pirates for Darby is good.
Push it, John. Go, John.
Crandall loses it out of bounds.
Use the glass, man. Use the glass. I don't care if you got fouled. Use the glass.
Let's go get the ball back, defense.
Barry's going to drive in, steps back out of the paint, trying to find a hole in the thing, loses the ball on the way up. Up court to Lambert, over to Crandall. Crandall's going to drive, shot's no good. Palmer gets the rebound and the putback. Down low, shot for Crandall is good. And he will go to the line. Foul was on number 23, Caden Cross.
Push it, Joe. Yes. Joe, get there.
Inbound goes to John Grossman. He's going to drive. Circus shot off the glass is good for Gasson. Pirates hurrying back on offense. 3.5 minutes left in the first half.
Hands up.
Crandall gives it over to Barry. Barry thought about the step back. Kicks it over. 3 on the way is no good. And it's going to stay with the Pirates.
Go, defense.
He's cutting too hard, Joe. He's cutting too hard.
Inbound pass goes to Darby. Darby down low. Out to Barry. His three's no good. And a jump ball called. It'll be in favor of West Carrollton.
Let's go, y'all. Get the ball back. Let's go, Indians.
Long inbound pass to Barry. Barry's going to drive in. Pulls up and gets the shot to fall. Dozier guarded by Pryor, turned over by the Indians. Barry gives it off down low. Shot is no good.
Let's go, Omar.
Foul was on number 3, Sean Dozier.
Joe, be there.
Barry shot off the inbounds, no good. Darby on the putback is no good. But another offensive rebound for the Pirates. Barry gonna drive in, and he's gonna dribble back out. Gives it off to Darby. Darby trying to back up the defender. Gets a shot off the glass. Foul is going to be on number 30, David Pryor, for a push.
Let's go, y'all. We need buckets.
Late substitution for the Indians. 2:21 left. West Carrollton down 16. Inbound pass goes to
Push it, John.
Judd Grison. And he's going to go all the way, and he actually loses it, and he will actually get called for the turnover as he carried the ball.
Joe, where you at?
Barry going to drive in. Barry got some separation, kicks it over. Barbosa in the corner for three. His three is no good.
What is 50 doing? He just out there muscling. Ain't even playing
Palmer
basketball.
kicks it out. Shot is no good by number 12, Damarian Young.
Get in front of him.
Kicks it over to Barbosa. Barbosa's going to shoot a three, and he gets the first three to fall of the game for either team.
Push it to Joe. Go, Joe, go.
Palmer
Keep going, Joe.
going to drive in, kicks it off to Young. Young's shot is good. Barry, a minute 25 left. Barry drives in, kicks it over to Barbosa. Back out to Barry.
3, 2. Yeah.
Shot is halfway down. Foul is on Omar Holloway. West Carrollton will go to the line for 2 more free throws. First one is up and good for Barry. Let's see number 33 Harris check into the game for the Indians. Omar is going to come off the court. Second one coming from Barry. Second one is up and no good. And the defensive rebound for the Indians. Ball almost poked away by the Pirates. Young gonna drive in on the baseline. Pulls up. Shot's no good. Palmer with the rebound. Palmer, the putback's no good. Palmer gets the rebound again. Gives it, or passes it to Harris, and he's gonna go to the line for 2. That foul is on number 11, Jordan Barry.
Take your time, Connor.
First one is up and no good.
You got it, Connor.
Second one coming, 58.6 seconds left in the first half. Second one is up and good.
You got it, you got it. Come on, John. Straight up. Yeah, stay on it, John.
McKinney
Good job, Connor. Don't elbow me, let me see you.
foul is on Connor Harris for the Indians.
Let's go, defense.
Inbound goes to Barry. 50 seconds left at half court. Barry's going to dribble in. Barry lost it momentarily, gives it over to Barbosa. And they're going to give it back to McKinney at the top of the key with 40 seconds left. McKinney's going to drive in. Kicks it over, out of bounds.
Good job.
36 seconds left. Ball stolen away. Shot, no good, and that one is good by McKinney.
Push it, Connor.
West Carrollton almost gets another steal. High shot off the glass. Palmer. Rest is it out of bounds, and it's going to stay. Or it's going to go back to the Pirates.
Knocked him down twice. Come on now, blow the whistle so we don't get hurt. John, be strong with the ball.
West Carrollton looking to probably hold it for the final shot. 12 seconds left. Barbosa in the corner for three. His three's no good. 7 seconds left. Connor Harris loses it out of bounds. 2.7 seconds left.
Guys are holding the ball too long. Pass the ball.
2.7 seconds left to see if the Pirates can do something to end the half.
2 seconds, guys.
Barry's going to drive. Barry pulls up. Shot is no good at the buzzer, and that is how the first half ends. Stebbins leads 30-17 over the hometown Pirates. All right, welcome back here for tonight's second half of our MVCC Freshman Game of the Week. Stebbins currently leads 30-17 over the home team West Carrollton Pirates, and Stebbins is going to get the ball to start the third quarter. You're going to see number 23 Cross inbounded to Palmer, and Cross is going to get it right back. Cross down low to Lambert. Lambert's going to drive in. Shot off the glass, no good. Barry comes up with the rebound. McKinney's shot is no good. Offensive rebound and the putback is no good, but he's fouled. First free throw by Pryor is no good. Second one is up and good. Inbound goes to Holloway, and it is almost he stepped out of bounds, so another turnover there for the Indians. And West Carrollton's going to get the ball to start back.
Take your body, Landers, play ball. Take your hands out the jersey. Take your body, Landers, play ball.
Get up.
You're going to see Pryor inbounded for the Pirates. Pryor inbounds it to McKinney. McKinney, step back, three on the way. Three is good. West Carrollton cuts it to single digits. The ball stolen away by the Pirates. And the shot, he will go to the line. Darby is fouled. Second foul on Sean Dozier. Darby at the line for two. First one is up and no good. Darby's second one coming from the free throw line. Second one is up and no good. West Carrollton still trailing 9, but West Carrollton has a three. Ball poked away. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay. It's going to go back to the Pirates. West Carrollton forcing two quick turnovers here on back-to-back possessions. Can cut this to get this a closer deficit and try and claw back into this game. Inbound goes to Darby. Darby kicks it over in the corner. It's saved by Barbosa. Three on the way by McKinney. It's no good. But an offensive, it's saved. It's going to go, or it's going to stay with them. Pryor set to inbound. Pryor inbounds it to Barbosa. His three on the way is no good. Palmer finally corrals it for the Cross inbounds. Gruson's three on the way is no good. Palmer gets the rebound and gets fouled on the way up. Foul was on number 50, Jaden Berry. First free throw is good for Berry. Stretches it back out to a 10-point game, 31-21, with 5:51 left in the third. Berry's second one is up, no good. And an offensive rebound for the Indians. He loses it on the way, and it is a loose ball finally. No, jump ball called. It'll be in favor of West Carrollton. Inbound pass poked away, and it's going to stay with the Pirates. Now you're going to see Pryor inbound at about 3/4 court. Gives it to Darby. Darby gives it back to Pryor. Back over to Barbosa. To Berry. Back to McKinney. Back to Barbosa. McKinney. Step back or jump back. Drives in, kicks it to Pryor. Pryor's turnaround shot is no good. Berry with an offensive rebound blocked from behind. And it's going to go back to the Indians as Berry stepped out of bounds. Inbound pass almost stolen away by the the Pirates. Grosson drives over, kicks it over to Lambert. Lambert traveled. Fourth turnover for the Indians in this quarter. McKinney gets the inbound, double teamed. Gonna run up the court. McKinney drives. Shot off the glass is no good. Offensive or defensive rebound for Pryor or Cross. Dozier has the ball poked away. Pryor gonna go coast to coast. Pryor gets the shot to fall. Cuts it back to an 8-point game. West Carrollton's coach is calling for them to step up the pressure. Grosson drives in, pulls up, shot is no good. Berry with the rebound. McKinney drives in, kicks it over to Pryor, down low to Darby. Darby, shot is no good. Offensive rebound by Berry, and he is looks like it'll stay. Well, and Stebbins calls a 30-second timeout. West Carrollton has come out in this quarter and has outscored the Indians 6-1 and has it down to an 8-point game. West Carrollton has forced 5 turnovers, 1 for 3 from behind the arc, and 1 for 4 from the free throw line. So really a couple points out there looming. First horn sounds for the warning for both teams. Looks like it's going to be Stebbins' ball to inbound out of the Stebbins timeout. Stebbins inbounds it to Dozier. Dozier's going to run up court. Dozier gives it off to Cross, down low to Palmer. Palmer corrals the loose ball, Kicks it back out. West Carrollton forces another turnover. Darby, coast to coast off the steal. Cuts it to a 6-point game with 4 minutes left in the third. Long inbound pass to Palmer. Palmer's going to run up court. Palmer looking for somebody to pass it to. Gives it over to Cross. Or no, that is Harris. Now Cross has it. Cross going to drive in. Pulls up. Shot's no good, but he is fouled by number 50, it looks like. That'll be number 3 on Barry. Second free throw is good. West Carrollton drives up court, kicks it over to Pryor. Pryor kicks it over. Barbosa's going to shoot the three. It's three's no good. McKinney's fouled on, or no, that is Darby was fouled on the way up. Fouls on number 33, Connor Harris, his second, team's third. Darby at the line to shoot 2. Second free throw coming. He's up and no good. Offensive rebound for Barry. Kicks it out. Barbosa's going to shoot the three. Barbosa's three's no good. Darby with the putback on the offensive rebound. Ball to Dozier. Dozier, the loose ball, corrals it. Dozier gets the shot. Back to a 7-point game. That was on number 3, Connor Harris. His third, team's fourth. Barbosa dribbles, kicks it over to Barry. Crandall shoots a three. Hits three is no good. And it's going to go back to the Indians.
Come on, Joe, go, Joe.
Long inbound pass, and that one is going to sail out of bounds. It's going to stay with West Carrollton underneath their own basket. Barbosa steps inside the free throw line. It's no good. Up court to Grisson. Grisson's shot is good. Cuts it back, or makes it back to a 9-point lead. McKinney's shot is no good. Grisson with an defensive rebound. McKinney goods for the steal. McKinney pokes the ball away. Barbosa on the floor. McKinney comes up with it. Palmer blocks it away from behind. Long inbound pass. Barbosa's going to shoot a deep three. It's no good. Full timeout called by Stebbins, and look at that block from Palmer from behind. West Carrollton still trying to mount a comeback. Down 9, has headed as close as 6. West Carrollton trying to draw. Or here we're going to take a live look at the Stebbins huddle. You see their coach tell the team to keep his composure. They're still winning. West Carrollton's chipped away, cut it and erased the 15-point deficit and cut it down to 7 or 9. But I mean, they're still winning in this game, so that's something they have to focus on. He's probably telling them to slow down. Stebbins set to inbound cross court.
This is going to be the football game of the week.
Oh, basketball.
West Carrollton stole the ball away. Kicks it over. Pryor's going to shoot a 3. His 3 is no good. And he corrals his own rebound. Darby on the putback. Palmer going to drive in. Palmer lost it. The Indians' 10th turnover. McKinney. And he turns it right back over. Cross. Gives it over to Palmer. Palmer over to Lambert. Lambert's going to drive baseline. Lambert can't get the shot to fall. It stays out of bounds. Palmer saves it.
Good job, Cade.
Ball ripped away. Palmer lost it on the way up, and it's going to go back to the Pirates. A lot of momentum here building up. Pryor, there you go. His 3 was a decent look. And then they come up, and Darby with the putback. Now you're going to see Crandall inbounded for the Pirates. West Carrollton has cut it to a 7-point game. Long inbound pass goes to Barry. Barry up to Darby. Darby drives. He is fouled by Lambert. Darby at the line for 2. First free throw is no good for Darby. Second free throw is good for Darby. West Carrollton went for the steal. Darby went for the other steal. Up court. Young's shot is no good. Up court to Darby. Darby one-on-one. Drives. Gets the shot to fall. It's a 4-point game. Long inbound pass. Barry intercepts it. And West Carrollton is all momentum on their side with 57.7 seconds left. Inbound to half court.
Come on with it.
Hey, why don't you wait till he makes the layup, then call it. Wait till it's all the way at the basket. We've been doing that all day.
We playing football. We playing basketball. Get up and over here.
Hey, great.
Let's go, y'all. We need buckets.
Inbound pass goes to Holloway. Holloway's going to drive all the way in. And a foul called on the way up. No, they're going to call a jump ball. Was in favor of the Indians. Ball stolen away in the air. 12th turnover for the Indians this quarter. Darby's shot is no good, but he's fouled. Foul was on Omar Holloway. You're going to see Darby going to the line for 2 more. Darby has only made 1 from 6 from the free throw line. First one is up and no good for Darby. 39.8 seconds left.
Come on, rebound!
Second one finds the bottom of the net for Darby. You're going to see Harris checks into the game for Young. West Carrollton has cut it to a single possession game. 35 seconds left. Stebbins almost lost it out of bounds. Ball swatted away. Barbosa corrals it. Jump ball called. It is in favor of the Pirates. 28.5 seconds left. McKinney picks it up at half court. 25 seconds left in the quarter. McKinney looking to hold for the last shot, it looks like. McKinney's going to drive. Fouled on the way up. McKinney at the line for 2. McKinney misses the first. McKinney makes the second. Long inbound pass goes to Lambert. Up court to Harris. Harris shot missed at the rim. 10 seconds left for the Pirates. Ball poked away. It's going to stay with the Pirates.
Hey,
5.8 seconds left in the third quarter. McKinney, 4 seconds left. McKinney going to drive to the corner. Gives it off to Barbosa. Barbosa, three is blocked at the buzzer. West Carrollton outscored the Pirates. West Carrollton outscored the Indians 20-7 in that quarter. 37-35 lead the Indians going into the fourth quarter. West Carrollton has fought and clawed themselves back into this game. And after the first quarter, when they were down 20-0 at the end of the first, they looked dead in the water, but now outscored 35-17 in the second and third quarter.
Get yours. Hey. Fine.
I got a shot!
Look at that.
Inbound. McKinney drives, swatted away.
He's pushing him all the way down the court. Yes. He just pushed him all the way down the court.
Replay, we got it on camera.
God, he's pushing him like 30 feet.
It's always right.
Take that foul off the 32.
Always right.
They never inbounded the ball. We never inbounded balls.
Never inbounded the ball.
Don't let him call it.
Red ball, red ball, red ball.
It's always right.
Oh, okay. What was the call just there? What was the call on the stop?
West Carrollton set to inbound at the referees. Barbosa shoots a three. Three is no good.
Good work, Sean.
Good job.
Up court to John. His shot is good.
On course, on course, on course. On course.
McKinney now corrals it, in half court. 4-point lead for the Indians.
Play.
McKinney pulls up. His three is good. The bank is open.
Hey, Sean, come here.
Cuts it to a 1-point game. 30-second timeout called by West Carrollton. You see here McKinney in the replay pulls up well behind the three-point line and banks the shot in. West Carrollton, this is the closest it's been since it was 3-0 early in the first quarter. Now West Carrollton finds themselves down one, 39-38. West Carrollton set to inbound after their own timeout. Or no, correction, Stebbins set to inbound after the West Carrollton timeout. Inbound pass goes to Dozier. Dozier's going to drive in, kicks it over. Ball almost stolen away. Inbound pass for the Indians. It's another turnover for the Indians. They're 17th this half. McKinney, chance to take the lead for the Pirates for the first time tonight. Down low to Pryor, kicks it out. Barry's going to shoot a three. His three was halfway down and rimmed out. Dozier drives in. Dozier pulls back out. Palmer lost it. Now McKinney going to come back up court with 5:44 left in the fourth quarter. McKinney drives in. Gives it off to Pryor. And Pryor traveled. Inbound pass goes to Dozier. He corrals it, gives it back to Cross. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Cresson gives it over to Dozier. Cresson, now Stebbins trying to take some time off. Gonna drive in. Grisson to Palmer. Palmer drives in, hops into the paint. Shot's no good. Rebound goes for Pryor. Pryor splits the defenders. Pryor, number for the Indians. Pryor's gonna go coast to coast and gives the Pirates the first lead of the game. 40-39, and West Carrollton calls a full timeout with 4:55 left. You see Pryor gives the shot, doesn't even need the backboard. And West Carrollton takes their first lead of the game tonight, 40-39. Now that West Carrollton has the lead and now a bunch of momentum on their side, you have got to almost assume West Carrollton might try and hold on to the ball for a few, their next couple possessions. Stebbins, on the other hand, has just got to figure out how to hold on to the ball. 18 turnovers the third quarter and 3 so far in this quarter. Being outscored 5-2 so far. West Carroll or Stebbins set to inbound it underneath the basket. Ref tells him he has the baseline. Stebbins inbounds it. Long inbound pass to Lambert. Gives it back to Cross. Kicks it over to Dozier. Dozier's going to drive in. Pulls up. Shot's no good. And it's going to stay, or it's going to go to the Pirates. McKinney, cross court, or not cross court, but gives it up to Barry. West Carrollton turns it over. Pryor's going to drive in. Pryor's scoop shot is no good. Here, see Omar Holloway check into the game. Cross inbounds it to Lambert. Lambert, numbers 2-on-2. Lambert's shot off the glass is no good, but a foul called, and that'll be, I believe, number 5 on Barry. Now you're going to see number 35, Chris Grant, check into the game for the fouled out player of Barry. First one is up and good. Ties the game at 40. Second one is up and no good. Rebound goes to the Pirates. And he was fouled by number 32, Palmer. It's going to lead to a 1-and-1 for number 20, Cedric Crandall. First one is up and good. Gives the Pirates back the 1-point lead. Second one is up and good. Inbound pass goes to Dozier with 4:20 left in the game. Indians down 2. Down low, Palmer's shot off the glass is good. Ties the game at 42 with 4:10 left. John swats the ball away. Heads up play there by Grasson. Gives it off to Crandall. Inbound pass goes to Dozier. Dozier gives it over to Palmer. Palmer's going to drive into the paint, and he was fouled on the way up. Foul was on number 35, Chris Grant. Palmer's first free throw is up and good. Second one is up and good for Palmer. Gives the Pirates or Indians a 2-point lead. 4 minutes left. Ball stolen away, and he stepped on the out of bounds line. Heads up play for the Indians, playing full court press defense. McKinney drives up. McKinney fouled by number 23, Caden Cross.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Hurry up.
Let's go, y'all. We need the ball back. Go, Indians. I think he was talking to you, 14. Yes. Hallelujah.
Soap. Gotta soap.
Let's go, Indians. Come on, y'all. We need the ball back, Indians. Come on, Army. Go, Joe. Let's go, Clinton.
Second one is good for the Pirates. 1-point lead for the Indians with just under 4 minutes left.
Hey, Clayton.
And a turnover for the Indians.
Let's go, defense. Nothing, y'all. Let's go. Shot, own it.
McKinney
Let's go. Yes.
has the ball in half court with 3:50 left in the game. McKinney drives in, kicks it over Barbosa. Gives it back to McKinney. He's going to drive in and dribble right back out of the paint.
Stay help. Who's the help?
McKinney's going to drive in, fouled on the way up.
Bitch, how many I got?
Let the ref do it. Let the ref do it. Let's go, y'all.
That's what I saw. Yeah, that's what I know we found.
Let's go, Joe and Clayton. Joe and Clayton. Y'all got this. Yes.
First free throw was no good by McKinney.
The ball back, boys.
McKinney ties the game up at 44 with 3:35 left in the game. Inbound pass goes to Timeout called by Stebbins. Tied at 44. 3:31 left in the game. .331 left in the ball game. West Carrollton in a double bonus, shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. West Carrollton has 3 more fouls to give before the Indians are shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Tied at 44. West Carrollton has 1 full timeout, or Stebbins has 1 full timeout left. West Carrollton has 2 fulls and a 30-second timeout. West Carrollton trying to claw back, keep themselves in this game.
Take it back, y'all. Let's go. This is it, y'all. Now you the ball, Red. Now you the ball. Come on,
Inbound goes to Holloway. Inbound, or Leitner. Shot is no good. Joe Palmer with the putback gives the Indians the lead, back by 2. Grant kicks it back over to McKinney. McKinney gives it over to Crandall. Gives it over. Layton pokes it away. Stebbins set to inbound after they force the turnover. Gives it over to Omar Holloway. Gives it to Cross. Cross fakes the handoff to Holloway. Gives it to Holloway. He's going to drive in. Kicks across court to Grassan. Back to Layton. Layton's going to shoot the 3. Layton's 3's no good. Gives it over to Barbosa. Back to McKinney. Barbosa's 3 is no good. 2:25 left. The Indians still lead by 2. Cross tried to split the defenders, lost it, and gives it off to Holloway. Down low to Grassan. Turnaround, kicks it out to Cross. Cross trying to get some separation between him and Crandall. Kicks it over to Omar. Omar Holloway hits the floater and hits the floater, gives the Indians the 4-point lead with 2 minutes left. McKinney's going to run up court. McKinney drives in, grows into the paint. Shot is counted. No shot. Ref waves off the shot and he calls the jump ball, and it is in favor of the Indians. .152 left. Inbound Palmer. Palmer's going to go coast to coast. Palmer gets the shot to fall. Stretches it back to a 6-point lead. 1:45 left. McKinney drives, kicks it over. Barbosa gives it off to Pryor. Pryor gives it back to McKinney. McKinney pulls up from 3. His 3's no good. Out of bounds. It is going to go back to Stebbins with 1:21 left. Cross. Foul called. Foul was on number 20, Cedric Crandall. One and one coming for the Indians. First one is up and good for the Indians. They are perfect from the free throw stripe this game or this quarter. To stretch it back out to an 8-point game with 1:21 left. Free throw is up and no good. Offensive rebound by the Indians. Layton misses it, gets his own miss, gives it over. Holloway's going to dribble out with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the game. West Carrollton has got to foul here eventually. Grisson loses it. It's going to stay with the Indians. A minute 3 left in the game. Layton gets the inbound on the putback. And just West Carrollton caught napping on that possession. Crandall gives it back to McKinney. McKinney drives in, hops the paint, blocked by Palmer. West Carrollton, or Stebbins corrals the loose ball. 44 seconds left. Layton dribbling it out. 37 seconds left. Cross gives it back to Holloway with 30 seconds left. Holloway over to Grisson. Grisson back to Holloway. 25 seconds left. And I think West Carrollton's just going to let him go for the final 20 seconds. Layton with the spin move to get off the defender. Gives it over to Holloway with 10 seconds left. And that is how the MVCC Freshman Game of the Week is going to end. West Carrollton makes a comeback, but it stifles a little late there in the fourth quarter, and Stebbins holds on to win 53-44 in our MVCC Freshman Game of the Week. We got 2 more games coming up in this triple header. It'll be the same 2 teams for the junior varsity game.